Yeah, so morning one, we were set up in this pea field. We were set up on the edge of this big roll overlooking this valley. It was a beautiful setup. There was a bunch of ducks there coming off this lake. We just had we had a wind. It was blowing a steady 25 or 30 miles an hour.
Man, it feels good to be back. So the wind was super tough, and these ducks would set up real early from a long ways out, flying really slow, and it was almost like by the time they got to us, they were already not feeling it quite so much.
Well, that wind was cutting that first morning now. It was, you didn't have to worry about nobody put their head poking up out of them layouts that first day. That wind was gonna make sure that everybody was tucked in tight.
Attaboy!
The first morning we went out, it was unbelievable. I'd never really hunted in wind like that out here. It's always windy, but I mean, I think we had like 50-mile-an-hour gusts.
We ended up having a really great shoot. We finished two real big groups. The big groups just couldn't quite get right with that wind blowing like that. But we ended up shooting, mid 50s, I think, that morning, and it was a really good hunt to start the trip off with.
Blake, I thought y'all were going to Timmy's this morning too.
So did I.
What happened? You've been talking about it all day.
They didn't take me. Our road didn't have a Timmy's on it. We took gravel roads all the way back. Yeah. I didn't see Timmy's or asphalt the whole way back. Josh, he looked over at me about 3/4 of the way back. He said, "There ain't no Timmy's on this." All right.
He took his hat off and said, "Look at buddy." Rubbed his belly.
Turn the radio down. Look, I gotta get something off my chest. We're not going to Tim Hortons. Yeah. I got some nabs at the house.
Why didn't you take the boy to Timmy's this morning?
Well, that was the plan the whole morning. That's all we heard about was Timmy H, Timmy H. So we get in the truck. Blake, pull your phone up, get our directions home. Go a completely different direction than we went this morning. Didn't go by Timmy H.
So Blake looks like a laid off FedEx worker during Christmas right now.
If one of them vehicles don't go through a Timmy's at some point, I'm putting all them vehicles on flat. We'll just duck hunt here too. We ain't going to Timmy's or hunting.
Ben starts talking about Timmy Hortons, and come to find out, Blake had never been to Timmy Hortons before, and it's been a life-changing experience for the man.
Here's your shot at it.
I go in here too. I'm gonna go here and then I'm coming down there to Timmy's. 1 minute.
Finally made it to Hortons for old Blake Daniels.
Well, we were just talking about Timmy H. I give the bagel, it's a solid little breakfast spot, but we had sort of a language barrier between me and the lady running the register. I got the wrong donut. Overall, I gave Timmy a 8.5. I mean, I'll probably be back.
Morning 3, Alberta. It's about 20 degrees out. We're set up on a duck feed. Could be pretty nasty this morning.
When you're breathing that smoke, that's when you know it's gonna be good.
Bill Belichick, what you say?
I only do post-game interviews.
We had a group, 4 or 5 come in, landing the decoys, and we didn't shoot. Sitting here thinking, we may should have shot those birds. We may not get another opportunity.
Yeah, we had 4 or 5 walking around the decoys for 5 or 10 minutes, just doing their deal, like 10 yards. They were as comfortable as they could be. Having not shot our guns yet, I was really thinking we might go ahead and skillet shoot a couple, but we waited, and it was a good call. I'm a big group kind of guy. I love watching a big group of ducks or geese do it right, and man, up here you're just spoiled with it. It's just big group after big group after big group.
You know, we waited 25 minutes or so before the first group came in this morning, and when it started, it was group after group.
Yeah, you need to go put that.
Once they start working and the hunt actually starts, you got about an hour, and then you back picking it up. And yesterday was kind of that same way, except for the fact that when we got started, it was about 10 minutes.
Once they started flying, I think in 15 minutes we'd shot a 9-man limit of mallards.
It literally felt like there's no way we've shot that many ducks this fast. And after it found out that we did shoot that many ducks, it's like, dang, maybe we should have not shot so many so quick, because you want it to keep going. It's awesome.
This morning was, it was just stupid.
We scurried up, got out of there quick so the ducks could kind of get back in there feeding. And man, we hadn't got out of there 5 minutes, and all of a sudden there's a tornado in the field where we were just set up in. It was really cool to kind of watch that.
We over here high-fiving and taking pictures and doing whatever, and turn around and look, they just still bombing in there.
Blake's a food connoisseur. Like, he's serious about his food, big Arby's guy.
Well, I feel bad for Blake because, like, me and Ben and Bucky, we've all talked up Tim Hortons, and I think 4 out of the 5 trips we've been to Hortons, Blake, they've gotten Blake's order wrong. So.
We've been here 3 days, and he's for sure been all 3 days that we've been here. We've had to make some, we ended up having to wake up a little early and go out of our way so we can get Blake Timmy Hortons in the morning.
He had a little language barrier with one of the ladies that works there, so he got off to a rough start, but I went in and personally ordered for him the other day and made up for that.
You know, for my whole life, every time somebody's just really talked up a eating joint, it was always a letdown. And I'll be honest with you, I heard a lot of hype about Timmy since I got here. And the first thing I seen when I come rolling into Timmy's for the first time was a drive-through window. So, you know, I was skeptical, to say the least. But Timmy delivered. You know, we had a little language barrier we had to work through. She didn't speak real good English, and neither do I. So it's we worked through it, and I'd recommend it to a friend, I believe. I'll be back.